Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today's video is going to be how did they feel the last time they saw you, whether they saw you in person, online, if they saw a picture of you on social media, they watched you on a video, if you're someone who posts reels or is a content creator. However this person saw you, the last time they saw you, and whether or not you saw them as well, we're going to ask how they felt. Okay, so I also have a thank you today from Elvira F. We received this Lover's Oracle for the channel. Absolutely love these cards. I have worked with them in the past, and I am so grateful to have these for the channel. So we will be using these today. As usual, I have the pre-shuffled cards for the overall check-in, but today's check-in is going to be what was the energy like between the two of you when they saw you. So if it's something like they didn't see, or you didn't see them rather, if it's that kind of situation, then the energy will probably show up more of like what they were experiencing. But the check-in is going to be more about that moment in this reading today. We do have Y-Spell cards today. We're using all Y-Spell decks today. And I will be clarifying with this original Y-Spell here. And I have the 3 Y-Spell decks here. This one is new. It's the Starlight Tarot Blue edition, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I think that's everything. Just a thank you to everyone who's been contributing. If you're waiting for a reading, I know I'm not late yet with anyone, but I am on the back end here because I had to work several shifts. The good news is I was able to transition out of the regular job and do this full time. So hopefully I will be creating as much content as possible for the channel. And right now the turnaround is still the same length of time because I do get booked up quite fast, but I won't be late unless there's an emergency, and I will be able to book more people at one time and put them on the list. So this is exciting news for me. I am so grateful to have reached this place in such a short amount of time, rebuilding. If you're new, I am rebuilding from having 2 channels previous, and it's a long story. It's in the intro of other videos and some of the in-betweens. But yeah, this is really exciting for me. I'm getting close to 3,000 subs, so thank you so much, everybody. And also, I did decide not to do in-betweens because there is a pause button now on my iPhone. Never had one before. This is so exciting for me, and because I can conserve my energy and clear the energy between piles much more effectively, and save all the talking for the actual reading itself. So so those of you who love the in-betweens, I'm so sorry. I know you might miss them, but it's just the best thing for me to do at this time. And it also gives me more viewable hours on my video, which helps the algorithm to prioritize my videos so that my channel will grow. So that's it for my intro today. So let's get into the pile selection. Pile 1, you have this beautiful Iron Pyrite cluster, and you have the Y-Spell Neoteric Feminine deck. It's all Y-Spell decks today for everybody. Pile 2, you have this Tiger Iron, which has Hematite, Tiger's Eye, and Red Jasper. This beautiful palm stone, very grounding. And you have the new deck to the channel, the Starlight Y-Spell Tarot in blue. And pile 3, you have my beautiful quartz point, raw, natural. This is a friend. I adore this stone so very much. And you have the Wild Reflections Y-Spell Tarot. Okay. Usually I show you guys the decks, but I'm just hearing not to this time, so we're just going to go with it. I do have pre-shuffled check-in cards. If you missed the intro, today the check-in is actually going to be what the energy was when you saw each other or when they saw you, depending on whether you were actually present or it was online, like social media or watching a reel or a video that you created. We will be clarifying with the original Y-Spell deck here. today, and we will do messages and advice as usual with some confirmations at the end. So go ahead and tune into your energy. Take a deep breath. I do imbue these videos with Reiki, so if you'd like to receive that life force loving energy flow, just say a silent yes. If not, it won't affect you. Go ahead and tune into the energy of your person. You may have messages in more than one pile. You may have more than one person. That's totally fine. And choose which pile you're drawn to the most. I do personals. My email is in the description box. I also do live Reiki healing sessions. That is also something I can send you a menu on. The personal readings are recorded. They are not live, just to clarify. And I think that's everything today. Just use your own discernment. If a message isn't for you, if it doesn't apply, let it fly away. It's not your message. And this is a wonderful time to use your intuition and discernment. And remember not to take tarot too seriously or make huge major life decisions based on a general tarot reading. So we'll go ahead and I'll give you a moment to tune into the decks in front of you, and then I will see you in your reading. Hello and welcome, pile 1. If you chose the Iron Pyrite cluster, this thing's heavy too, it's like a paperweight. And the Wise Spell Neoteric Feminine Tarot, this is going to be your reading. Today we will be clarifying with the original Wise Spell deck, and we will have messages and advice and confirmations as usual. We do have pre-shuffled check-in cards, and these cards will be the check-in around the overall energy when they saw you. So whether you saw each other or whether they just saw you, whether it was online or in person, this is going to be that energy, and then we'll go into how they felt when they saw you. And yeah, so let's get into your reading, pile 1. We'll start with the check-in. And also a thank you to Elvira for this lovely deck we'll be using today, the Lover's Oracle. Okay, so how did they feel the last time they saw you? What was their overall energy? Ooh, stars, number 5. You can manifest your every wish. So you are a wish come true to this person. They may have manifested this meeting. You may have actually been together in your room or their room. I'm also hearing maybe at a library with all these books here. Regardless of where it was, yeah, some of you could have been like looking up at the stars, but this card has star energy. So you're a dream come true to this person. So they felt in awe of you. They were very enamored of you. They felt very, like it was a very healing, very comforting experience for them. You are your greatest gift. Your life's journey is your masterpiece. So they felt like it was a gift. Yeah, this person is like, it was Christmas. Like, I got my gift. I got my manifestation. You're a gift and a wish come true for this person. So they were like, wow. like thank God, or thank whatever they believe in. We have communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. So there could have been some sort of communication here, texting, possibly. The way that you saw this person could very well have been more of an online connection. We've got a lot of stars, space kind of energy, so it could have felt like very ethereal. It could have even been a bit fleeting for some of you. And so they really wanted to talk to you. They really wanted to work something out with you. And some of them felt very much like this is what happened. Like it was a gift. It was a blessing. It was a wish come true to be able to work things out with you. We have the dolphin, joy. So yes, this person felt very happy to be with you. Joyful, blissful. They had a lot of fun with you. It felt very playful. You're very sensual. You're like a ray of light, a beam of light. Some of them really love your laugh. I'm hearing a dolphin laugh, like a dolphin mimic laughter. So maybe you have kind of a loud, quirky laugh. You might even feel awkward about it, some of you, but they really love your laugh. You made them really happy. Wait, I haven't wanted to admit to myself how I really feel for you. It means stepping out of my comfort zone. It's time. I know it's taking me a while. I do know what you need, and I want to do this right. Please wait for me. I will do things right between us when I come forward to you. So this is someone who, the last time they saw you, some of them didn't actually get to interact with you, and they're longing for communication. Okay, they're manifesting, wishing, and dreaming of communication, and they're waiting for the right time, or they're waiting for you to answer their message, or yeah, they're trying to figure out how to approach you, and they are struggling to admit to themselves how happy you make them, because they have to face, perhaps if any of them like fumbled you, they might have to face that and get a little uncomfortable with themselves. The Fool, ignorance, rashness, impulsiveness. Yes. Okay. So we have some Aries energy here. We have a dog. Someone could have a dog like that. The Fool. Yeah. So they may have felt really foolish if they did fumble you, right? But for a lot of you who did see this person and it was, you know, the two of you interacting, it was lighthearted and playful, but they didn't know quite how to tell you how they really feel. They don't want to make a mistake here if they did in the past. And if this is a new person, they're trying to hold off on like moving too fast with you because they don't want to scare you away. Okay, not today. Boundaries hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. So interesting. So some of you may have actually been like, nope, no thanks. If this person came in after a long period of time and they still weren't really telling you how they felt, then some of you were like, no, I don't actually want to be with you. So this could have been someone wishing, dreaming, manifesting communication with you, super happy, maybe because they got through to you, but then you were like, no, not today. You were foolish in the past. I'm waiting for you to come forward with the truth. So yes, that is what I'm seeing for the overall energy. It looks like this person is really happy about you, but this energy, wait and not today too, it could be them as well. It could be that they are manifesting communication with you because they only saw pictures of you, something like that. For some of you, this person and you have not interacted, and they're like, wait, I can't do it yet. They might even be just looking at pictures of you, okay, like on their phone. So they're trying not to be impulsive or irrational, especially if there needs to be some sort of forgiveness or compromise. Okay, let me get these even so that, yeah, I'm just going to double check because I really hate it when the cards are all crooked on the bottom of my screen, but sometimes that happens. So, okay, the Neoteric Feminine Tarot today is going to be your tarot. We will clarify with the original Wise Spell deck, and then we'll get some oracle cards. Okay, so Spirit, how did Pile 1's person feel the last time they saw them? How did they feel the last time they saw them, please? Four of Swords. Okay, so some of you had done some glowing up, and they were very impressed with that, with this spa scene here. They felt like it was very peaceful, very healing. Yeah, very calming to see you. Some of them, yeah, there was silence here. So for some of you, you didn't see this person, but they saw you. That's very strong in this pile. So, or there was just a brief interaction. And maybe you didn't respond. For some of you, yeah, you didn't respond here. So it's very quiet. This is a very, I want to communicate, but is that really happening? Would that be an impulsive move? So how did they feel? Six of Cups. Wow. So they wanted to offer you something. Yeah, they felt like giving you a gift. They felt like maybe you, if you responded, if you worked things out with them, they felt like it was a gift, a blessing. If this is someone you haven't seen in a long time, or someone that you knew in childhood, or a soulmate that you are reuniting with in this life, they felt that energy, that soul level connection, that sweetness. They felt very sentimental. a lot of affection for you. How did they feel, Spirit, the last time they saw my pile one? How did they feel? 5 of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, if there wasn't much of an interaction, they were feeling grief. Some of them cried. Some of them were so grateful to see you again. I'm getting this feeling there was like, if there was like a time difference or a distance here with her standing here on the ocean and all these coffee cups, like they had to stay up really late to talk to you. If you guys are in like opposite time zones, they were drinking a lot of coffee. You could have gone out for coffee, or maybe you guys stayed up all night here. Maybe there was even a sleepover for some of you, right? A sleepover with the 4 of Swords and this energy here where they're laying on the bed talking, like kind of like slumber party vibes. And then you guys got up or you stayed up all night and you went out for coffee. Some of you, this person feels like a very deep soul connection. They were really sad when you had to go, or they had to leave, or if there was no response. Okay. Take the scenario, how it fits you, because they're all coming through here. How did this person feel? How did they feel, Spirit, when they saw my pile one? Wow. You are this person's wish come true. They really feel a lot of happiness, elation. They feel like family. Some of you may have family with this person. Like children, obviously. You make this person so incredibly happy. Like they just lit up inside. They felt so light, joyful, grateful. There was something here about like relief in this grief. This grief gave them relief. It made them, they were like, oh, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. We can work this out. How one's person, please. How do they feel when they saw them? Well, okay, both of these. 4 of Wands and King of Cups. Wow, this person, I do not say this lightly on a general tarot reading. For most of you watching, if this reading is resonating, they love you very much. This person is very much in love with you. 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, King of Cups, 4 of Wands. You could be on a divine counterpart journey. That may resonate for some of you. This person loves you very much. You feel like home to them. They have a very deep well of love. They may be holding that in here. The King of Cups is not very verbal, but still very emotional. Yeah, it was like a celebration, a homecoming here. Maybe the 2 of you took some selfies together if you actually saw each other in person. Some of you moved in together. That's very specific. Okay. Some of you even got married. That's going to be a few of you. Like you did your little glow up spa day so that you could, you know, exchange rings and be married and take photos and you have your honeymoon. So that's very specific for some of you, but this person was very, very happy. There's just so much emotion pouring over, like more than words can say is what I'm hearing. That song, More Than Words. I don't know who wrote that. It's like an 80s or 90s song. More than words is all you have to do. I don't know the key that song is in, so I'm not going to try to sing it, especially because the singer haters always come out when I don't know the key. They're like, oh. Anyway, 4 of Cups. This person feels like they were coming out of a period of maybe, this is a very content looking 4 of Cups, but it's still someone who's not seeing the cup right in front of them. They're just not open right now. They're not, oh my goodness. That was terrifying. My last video, strange noises were happening too. I don't know what that was. All right, cool. So maybe it was a surprising encounter. Maybe something surprising happened. That was just really wild. But maybe you shocked them out of some sort of apathy. Because this is often a card of meh, apathy. This is giving me more of a 4 of Swords energy, to be honest, than your typical 4 of Cups. But it feels like this person has been waiting for this emotional expression to happen, this opportunity to connect with you and have all these emotions. They had a lot of feelings. This person was overflowing with feelings where in the past they had been very bored. I'm hearing depressed. just trying to keep themselves calm, maybe listening to music. This is kind of almost like manifesting a happier life because whatever's in front of them wasn't really making them happy, so they were just kind of withdrawing. Yeah. I also get the feeling that maybe some of you, again, the message of you being guarded, not wanting to open up to them. Some of you may even have them blocked and they're just watching you somehow online. Maybe they're seeing you. Here's another message coming through. Some of you have someone else and they're like seeing all of that and they're very, very sad. So that's just specific for some of you, but it's almost like this person wants to fight. They want to fight for this. They want to get past your barriers. They want to work this out. If they weren't bringing emotions forward right here, see, they weren't telling you how they felt. They know they need to tell you this. Because they really want a passionate new beginning. They want to spark something up with you. If this is a brand new connection, they're like, I don't know if I can get past this wall. It almost seems like, yeah, they're like, what do I do to impress? This is giving me like trying to impress you. Like, they're like, I don't know what to do. How am I going to get pile one's attention? How am I going to express this passion? Wow, the star. Yeah, you are, some of you could be an Aquarius. You don't have to be. They're extremely attracted to you. They want to be in your good graces. They really want to make love to you, this person. And if you did, that was like phenomenal, epic, slow and steady, beautiful. So this is someone who really wants to follow through, but I feel like this is somebody who is like kind of, I'm hearing like stalling. We're going to put that one there. So somebody here in this connection is stalling. Either you or they are watching from afar or guarded or still upset about something. So take that how it resonates. All right, so we're going to clarify these and then we're going to get a few oracle cards and then we'll get into some advice. Whoa. That came out fast. King of Cups, Judgment, and King of Pentacles. Okay, how did they feel? This person wants to, yeah, if you got married, this person's like, you know, super happy. We have Gabriel here. Judgment is like a resurrection. So, slow down. This energy is like, whew. This person's emotions are like pouring out of them. There's so much emotion after a period of like silence and boundaries and just this person has had some sort of realization and they did not, I really don't think they told you all this, okay? Because this King of Cups under the Four of Swords, this weight, this not today, this person, this Four of Cups, it's like they need to tell you how they felt. They actually want to be your life partner. They want to commit to you. They want to show up and have something to offer you, take care of you. If this was a breakup, they're like, oh my God, thank God. Like they've been very nostalgic. They've been missing you. They're like, yeah, this person felt like dead inside, depressed, and you like lit them up. This lit them up inside when they saw you. Seven of Swords. They may have noped away or ghosted you in the past, but this is more about, I want to hide this. This person is afraid to tell you how they feel. I feel like they're afraid that you're going to reject them. Very strong fear of your rejection from your person. Okay, let's clarify the rest of these. Whoa. The Page of Wands. Woo! Some of them got real turned on. So some of you did the deed. Others of you, they are just like, oh, if they'd, there was definitely some, yeah, this person got very, very, very aroused, very turned on, very, very excited, very like, woo, let's play, let's do this. They were very, there could have been, you know, for some of you, it was just sexting. Even if all you said was hi, this person was like, whoop. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whoop. Depending on whether that was visible or not. Spirit. All right. There's some cheeky energy coming through here now. This person, some of you really did something because I'm like, whoa, I'm feeling it. You had a good time with this person, some of you. But there is a strong energy here of, it was just really exciting. Like they wanted to tell you how hot you are, how gorgeous you are. Like they wanted to, I'm hearing like spill the beans. Ooh. Some of them want to make babies. It's coming through for those of you, this person's like wants to marry you and like have kids and like do the whole thing. And if that's something that you feel this person is wanting. Look, there's a dolphin here and there's a dolphin here. So they feel like you're their soulmate. This person feels deep soul level love. I keep seeing little ships too, little ships. So for some of you, there could be a long distance here. Someone could live in a city and someone could live either in the desert or the mountains, or, you know, there's something about this where they're going to have to make a big change in their life to make this happen. And it could be a big move. But it's like they're getting excited. The page isn't in the night energy of like going on that trek yet, but the page is like thinking about it, talking about it, passionate, motivated, ready. You know, I'm going to send a message. It's a very creative, fiery energy. This person's all fired up. So the last time they saw you, they were like, yes. Okay. This one wants to come out. 2 of Pentacles. All these ships. So you stirred this person up a lot. They felt a little wobbly, a little unsteady, like, oh, can I do this? Maybe they don't have. Some of them, because they're coming in this page energy, they're like, I want to be this. This energy here is like, okay, I want to be with pile 1 forever. I have this deep emotion, and it got resurrected. It got brought back to life in this person, right? But then they're like, oh, but they're just in this page 2 of Pentacles energy where they're like, this is who I have to be. This is what I want, but can I do it? I don't know. Do I have what it takes to build a home, to build a life, to be a life partner? Like this, you really, through this person, they got very like, their emotions really threw them off center. It's almost like this person's like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm hearing like their insides got all jumbled up, like their stomach turned over. They got very, very excited, very nervous. Yeah. Okay. This person's like, whoa, some of them got very nauseous. They got very, I can't even think of the word for it. It's like some of them did get jumbled up. Like they were like, oh, I want to say everything that I feel. And then they were like, oh, I can't do it. I can't tell pile 1 that I like, especially if you guys are just barely dating or just met. This person can't be like, I want to marry you. Like it's like very much like, whoa, this whole idea of having this, like, can I do it? Am I going to be able to make it happen? Is this right? Some of them got a little bit of cold feet here. They like, their feelings were like, and then they went, whoa, hold on. No. Slow it down. So how did they feel the last time they saw pile 1? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of them aren't sure if they have what it takes to really give you back the feelings. Like they have all this emotion, but they're like, how do I show it? Some of them want to give you a gift. Definitely coming through. Like they're like, I owe you something. Maybe you've given this person a lot. You've been very generous with this person. And they're like, I owe you something. Be careful. Some of you, this person has all these feelings and all these like dreams, but they are not ready. They're like, this is like, I only have a little bit to give you. I'm still figuring it out. I'm maybe juggling the idea of a relationship. I'm very passionate, but I'm not very reliable. It almost feels like you woke something up in this person and now they've got to do the thing that is required of them, which I do feel a childish sort of energy, youthful. They could be younger than you, some of you. Take that how it fits, but let's see. There's strong water sign energy, by the way, and earth sign energy on this reading. Judgment is Pluto, Scorpio. So there's very heavy Scorpio with these 2 King of Cups and this Judgment card here. Let's see. One more clarifier. Justice, Libra energy. Yeah, this person knows. They're like, oh man, like I can't just fool around with pile 1. They may be bringing you, this may be divine justice for if they did not express these emotions to you. This person is really going to have a hard time telling you this. they know they need to tell you this. They need to bring you all this, the happiness, the love, the financial stability. They need to bring you the commitment. They need to, you know, really, really get honest with you, because this person really does owe you something. They have to balance the scales here. Do you see this on the Six of Pentacles and Justice and Two of Pentacles? They know they have to bring this into balance. I think a lot of you don't know this person has deep feelings for you, or you guys had some sort of fight and you know all this, but they need to come clean about, like, maybe they started a stupid fight for some of you because they had to delay this. It's almost like somebody created some sort of conflict because they couldn't offer you the truth of what this really means to them, because they didn't have the means to bring it. So they faked out with you, right? But they know that they owe you the truth. Because I mean, it's right in front of me. This person has very strong feelings for you. So Page of Swords. Yeah, so some of you, this is a very strong, I haven't seen this person in person. They've been watching. There is some sort of like blocking or just bare minimum communication. Eight of Cups and Death, yeah. So if you walked away or they walked away here, we have more Scorpio energy. It's just very strong. So there's something, death and rebirth, transformation going on in this person. They have had a lot of time for a lot of you to think about all this, especially if they were blocked. Maybe they had to find what made them truly happy. They had to understand more about their emotions. They had to change something in their life or go through something very challenging. Maybe even some of them had to like leave a oppressive, I'm hearing like a religion that didn't feel right to them, something like that. This Pope here. I'm not judging any religions, you guys. I'm just reading the cards. Strength. So we're in Leo season and we have Mercury retrograde in Leo right now. And the sun. Look at all this heavy Leo energy. So Leo season is bringing this person some sort of resurrection. The sun is coming out here. The light is turned on. They're extremely passionate about you. And they're like, okay, I think I can do this. I think I can bring power and the truth. I have to, because it's like welling up in this person. Yeah, and they've been hiding it it's welling up in this. They've been hiding it. This person needs to tell you, I love you. They've been hiding it. Two of Swords. The Chariot, yeah. So they don't quite know, some of them, how to actually move this forward right now. But they know they're going to lose you if they don't tell you the truth. So this is somebody who, yeah, for some of you, this conversation did happen, okay? They told you they loved you and, yeah. But for a lot of you, this is what hasn't come out yet. This truth hasn't been revealed. So now that leads us to the heart's hidden secrets, just for anything else that we're not seeing here? Obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction. This person is obsessed with you. They are addicted to your energy. Yeah. Look at this under the stars thing. So this person wants to sit under the stars. Somebody could be really into astrology or astronomy here, but like this person wants to be with you every night, I'm hearing. Like they want to sleep next to you in the bed. They want, yeah, they're very addicted to you. They feel really stupid. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've stumbled over my words more in a reading. Elusive, yeah, dishonest, deception, trickery. They know it. They did not tell you their feelings. Oh, this is frustrating, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. Family. They want to have a family with you. Yeah, very strong. So these are just repeating messages. This is more like confirmation about what I said. This is all just showing you like, yep, that's what's going on here. Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, and good times. So this could be somebody who gave you the impression that they just were chasing a good time, or they were in that stage of their life. And now they realize that they cannot get you off their mind, and they have all these intense emotions, and they really want to build with you. And there's very much like a feeling of like, some of you, this person told you that's all that they wanted. This good time, and they really, really wanted something more. And others of you, they gave you the impression that they wanted more, thought they just wanted a good time, and then realized, oh no, I do want more. Shocking. Turmoil, trouble, unexpected. They got unexpected feelings. This person caught feelings for you in this silence. Clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying. Absolutely, this person is spying and obsessed. They are holding on to you. Pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious. This is crazy. This is somebody who just needs to get out with it already. And some of you really, you're very guarded against them. But I feel like it's like if you put your wall down, they'll put their wall down. Yeah, because this is really deep for them. They realize your value, how important this is. That they were sidetracked. Look, instead of diving deep with you, they sat on the surface, distracted. They had all these delays, all these things going on, things that kept them from going deep, things that kept them from truly embracing this deep love, the unity connection, the soulmate connection. Oh, crap. Sorry, you guys. Twin flames, mirroring shared feelings, reflections. So you may feel that this is your twin flame soulmate. They could have been distracted by this whole concept. Some of them are like, what the heck? Especially if you said something like this that may have made this person run away. That can happen. Or if they said it to you, just take those how they resonate. And yeah, so this is like someday, somewhere in another time kind of counterpart energy. And so, yeah, we're just going to keep going. We're going to get some advice for you now. So I'm stumbling over myself in this reading. So that is the energy your person's in. And now I'm getting a ringing in my ears. This person's like, oh no, they really feel tethered to you. Like they're stuck in this web. They can't deny any of this. It's too strong. Okay, so what is your advice? And some of these are like love messages, so we'll just see. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So this is about forgiving. If you do want this person, if you love them, but you're very angry about whatever they did, there's a need to forgive and to create what you want, because if you're angry and you're shutting them out, but you really are in love with them and you want to be with them, you're giving the universe mixed signals. And you can't manifest union with somebody if you're judging them, angry, projecting, or, you know, just holding on to what they did, right? So life is precious, and forgiveness allows us to heal, even if we have to heal and move on from someone. So it's up to you. Spirit is just suggesting forgiveness. I don't ever say people are forced to forgive. There is a dog across the way, and clearly his owner's left. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Okay, this person might be in the doghouse, howling at the moon, barking outside your door. Okay, one more. Playfulness. Yeah, look at this. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember love is the greatest healer. That's beautiful. Okay, and what's on the back here? Power. You instinctively know what is right for you and have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Oh, yeah. So, you know, unless this person wants to be direct and honest with you, there's mixed advice here. Because some of you, you're like, no, this person's not ready. And you know you need to walk away. Others of you, this person's gone through all of these lessons and they're here to show you the truth. They're here to open up. They're here to tell the truth. They want to tell the truth. And so it's like, forgive them, be playful, and just hold yourself to high standards and hold them to standards of respect and love. Okay, so let's get you some love messages. So what would your person say to you, please? Or what, some of this may be what they said last time they saw you, or what they wanted to say but they couldn't. I'm a mess right now. Yeah, this whole reading I've been like, I don't know what I'm doing. No one understands me like you do. They don't even understand themselves. Okay. You're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. I feel empty without you. Okay, this one really wants to come out. I need space. The separation is needed right now. Yeah, for some of you, this person is just stalking your socials, looking at your pictures, thinking about what to say, trying to move forward, and then going, ooh, I can't. I'm not making fun of them. That's just literally, that's how they feel. They're like, ooh. Okay. I want to break this no contact. Yes. Yes, they do. You're the only one I see. No matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. You're everything I want and need. And even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. I miss us. And this one, my biggest regret is not telling you how I really feel. Yeah, we're just going to put that right there. Okay. And what deck, Spirit, for the rest of the messages on this one? This one, okay. My new Love Oracle. This one's relatively new to the channel. Okay. I'm not ready. Yeah. Please forgive me. I check on you from afar. I want to work things out. Yeah. I have sexual fantasies about you. Yeah, and there, and the woo. That's all I'm going to say. I'm so awkward. I don't know what I want. Yeah. I will find my way back to you one day. I abandon people to make myself feel important. Yeah, they're very insecure. Can we start over? And I think the world of you. Okay, so let's get confirmations. So if you don't see something here that resonates with you, it doesn't mean that this isn't your reading. This is just extra, okay? And there's a lot here. So I'm going to do it, though, as I go. So you don't have to wait for me to get through all these things. But we're going to have signs, letters, numbers, locations, and some extra little confirmations, physical descriptors. Something just fell in my lap, you guys. Hang on. What is it? It is, whoa, third eye chakra, and it jumped out of my hand. Like I think you guys know, maybe you need to listen to your intuition. Maybe your intuition is getting away from you. Honestly, I don't even know where that went now. We're just going to move on and I'll pick that up between piles. All right, so yeah, you need to really trust your intuition on this one. And yeah, maybe this person's trying to dodge your intuition. Okay. All right, so we have Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Capricorn here. And then we have the heart chakra. Yeah, this person loves you. Who are they fooling? Who are they fooling? This person's not fooling anybody. Okay. They're not fooling me. Okay. Okay. So for letters, we have U, D, E, Q, N, M, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. I'm hearing the alphabet. I don't know why. I, L, U, H, R, T, F, I, H, B, another D. So a lot of doubles here. So someone could have double letters or double initials in their name. We have an O. We have a dollar sign. Yeah, this person may be experiencing some sort of financial difficulty in bringing you an offer here that is stable. And yeah, another R. Okay, so let's do numbers. We have 2, 9, 7, 1, 6, and 3. So these could be birthdays, life path numbers, area codes, zip codes. Take the numbers how they fit, angel numbers, that kind of thing. All right, so these are like general locations, mostly continents, but a few like more specific locations. We have Alaska, this one, Asia, okay, Eastern Europe and the USA. And on the back we have China. So those could be ethnicities or locations where you or your person live. Oh, and there's a lot more than I wanted to get, but this one's right here. So UK, that could be important. Oh, and there's another O. Oh, another O. Boot. Someone might really like when you wear boots, or they may wear boots. Okay, so these are some physical descriptions. So we have green eyes, short and tall. So one of you could be very tall, one of you could be short, or just, you know, there could be a height difference here. Deep voice and colorful hair. And we're not going to do charms today, actually, because this is kind of a longer reading with the cards today. So, all right, so confirmations. We're going to use these for confirmation as well. Whoa. We have vulture. And on the back, we have a bear. So, vulture. The guardian and purifier are essential for rebalance. So when in balance, clarifies, reveals wisdom. When out of balance, dramatic and aggressive. I'm also just getting this feeling like this person needs to come in and clean up their mess. Like the vulture kind of, he does the dirty work of like eating carrion. So if this person kind of made a mess, they need to come back around and clean it up. And they know they need to clarify things. They need to find balance here to tell you the truth. And maybe there was some sort of fight between the two of you, or just this person was like, just unable to accept their emotions. So they came like physically, like came in aggressive, like physically. So you may need to clear your space. It's saying sage here, clean your space to bring into balance. So this person could be purifying their own energy too, to come in and come in correctly. And we have bear. So bear is earth. Waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. Yeah, so this is somebody who may have been in hibernation, or this connection may have been in hibernation. Something could have changed in this person during the winter season where they had, you know, some sort of awakening. The sun came out. Here's the sun above the bear. Yeah, the elk. Whoa, there's an eclipse here. Whoa, my goodness. So eclipse season, one of the eclipse seasons could have helped this person realize that they need to show up in more of a divine, like, strong masculine energy. If it's not a masculine you're asking about, they just need to balance that aspect of themselves. And the fire ant, it's very hot, like intense, fiery energy coming through here, where this person may have been really out of their element, or in an extreme, in like some sort of coming in with too much fire, too much passion, and too much fierceness. And they've learned to temper themselves, to calm themselves, to be more stable. This person is gaining inner strength here. When in balance, inner strength, yearning to grow. When out of balance, withdrawal, lethargy, and heaviness. So I do feel like this is, most of you, this is a connection that's been silent, where this person has been feeling sad, feeling depressed, and they're getting their strength back, okay? And maybe they're starting to exercise here, because bring into balance, movement, exercise. But it's like they want movement in this connection. They want it to come out of the hibernation phase. And then one card to close out from the angel cards. Two, balance. Yeah, this is a connection that needs to come into balance. Now is the time to take inventory of your feelings. Are there any feelings of imbalance or resistance? Divine whispers are here to remind you that the alignment that you seek also seeks you. Yeah, your person and you both want this to be balanced and healed. Breathe, rest, and reset. What feels peaceful and calm easily finds me as I restore the balance within me. I love how those tie everything together at the end. Thank you for watching. If you like this, please do like, share it with your friends, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. It really helps my channel to grow. If this didn't resonate, you can choose another pile or another video. And I really appreciate you being here with me. I do personals. My email's in the description box, gaiana.ascended@proton.me. And I hope to see you again, and I wish you the best. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 2. If you chose the Starlight Tarot Blue Edition Why Spell deck with the Tiger Iron Palm Stone, this is your reading. So we are asking, how did they feel the last time they saw you? Our pre-shoveled energy check-in today is going to be the energy between you when you saw one another, or if they saw you and you didn't see them because it was some sort of online or photos or a reel or social media post. It will just be their energy, and maybe a little bit about what the scenario has been between the two of you, or it has been in the past. So we'll go ahead and get into the energy check-in first. We will be clarifying today with this Why Spell original deck, and we will get messages and advice as usual with some confirmations. We also have this lovely new deck from Elvira. Thank you, Elvira. This will be the advice today. So Let's go ahead and get into the overall energy. When the, the last time you saw your person. So what was that energy? So Tower, unplug and relax for a spell, number 3. So this is the Tower energy of actually like building. This could be that things may have been messy with you in the past with you and your person. And so this was an opportunity to just relax. She's got a cup of tea here. So it could be the last time that you saw this person. Some of you was like in yoga class. It's very specific, but the last time they saw you, they felt like you were just doing your own thing. Maybe you weren't very open to this person. You may have had a wall up. So maybe for some of you, you were finally on the other side of this wall where they could see you. So there could have been an unblocking here after a disconnect. But it does feel like they were, I'm hearing like mesmerized by you. That energy kind of came through. I think this video is going to have a lot of like, wow, energy today. So let's see. Shine love on fear, number 18. Love will light up the darkness. Yeah, so if there was a Tower moment where things fell apart, look at how this is like gold bricks. I'm hearing the yellow brick road. Wizard of Oz? Something about the Wizard of Oz. So your love, your emotion, your light, your peaceful, like relaxing energy felt like kind of a love spell to this person. This person feels like they're under your spell. And they do feel like maybe they were feeling kind of dark or sad, and something about seeing you again lit them up. It made them feel good again. It opened their heart. We have pets, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. This is interesting because there is a dog across the way in an apartment, and he was barking the whole time. I had to close my door of my bedroom because they left him alone. So maybe this person feels like your pet. They feel alone without you. Like, yeah, they're like barking at the door. This person feels anxious when they're not with you. They felt like they were receiving love, though. For most of you, this person was like feeling your love. Maybe there was a lot of petting, affection, you know. But this person felt they felt like you were doting on them, maybe. Or this might be what they are craving from you, okay? So take it that way if they just saw you and you didn't actually see them and interact. We have the exaltal, regeneration. So, yeah, you brought this person back to life. And back, like the light was back on in their life, in their heart. You warmed this person up. They felt like this pink, gold, soft warmth. Like this person felt really cozy and happy to see you again. Regret. My intention was not to hurt you. I am so ashamed and embarrassed. I can't bear to look at you in the eye and tell you everything. I can't stand the thought of making you cry. Just let me build up the courage to confront us. So yeah, if they hurt you, they regret it. Yeah, some of them want to comfort you. Like they feel like you're sweet, adorable. Like, you know, the way that they would feel toward their pet. They feel like it's like kicking a dog when they hurt you. Like you're so innocent. This is just, you know, this is how your person views you. You may not see yourself that way. And I get a feeling that you guys are very strong, right? But your person feels like you're fragile, you're innocent, you're sweet, that you know, they're ashamed if they did hurt you, right? But they do want this to come back to life. Or it really did feel like this came back to life if they were able to actually build up the courage. Some of you, this person came in and told you something, right, that helped bring this back to life so that you guys could relax, so that everything could just be okay. We have researcher, explorer of truth, exploration, study, rigor, experiment. So you could go to school with this person. They could work in a lab. Could be a doctor or researcher, or you could, but this is like, they really wanted to come in and bring you truth. Maybe they've had some time to figure this out. Some of you, it's just that they're spying on you, you know, and they're trying to get up this courage to tell you how they feel, right? They're trying to be strong. They're trying to learn about you too. Like maybe there was just some sort of foolish mistake in this connection where it wasn't like intentional, but this person didn't understand your needs very well. And so they hurt you inadvertently, just not realizing they need to learn more about you. They need to care more about the way that they speak, that how they approach things. And ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. So this person wants to be with you in a relationship. They have learned their lesson from whatever mistake they made here. It feels like they've done their research. This person's like, okay, some of them may be researching ascension. Maybe you're very spiritual and they're like kind of more scientific, logical person. And they're like, what the heck is this? What are you talking about? Like soulmate or ascension or whatever. If you feel like you're on a counterpart journey and you've talked about these things with this person and they're not very open to that, they're like, let me figure this out. What does this mean? But this person wants to expand and grow and learn, and they want this connection to feel warm and happy. So they're feeling like they have learned a lot. So the last time they saw you, they felt like things had changed. They regret hurting you. They felt like they wanted to start over. They want this to come back to life. They really want to get to know you deeper. They want to explore you, who you are. They want to experiment with the idea of maybe being in a relationship with you if they were hesitant or fearful of that in the past, or if it didn't work out with you. They just wanted to have a nice time. This person, they don't want there to be any suffering or pain. So there was this feeling of like, gosh, look how sweet and beautiful or handsome or whatever pile 2 is. And I really learned my lesson hurting them because I feel so alive around them. I feel so warm. I feel so happy. It's like they want to build a home with you. They want to get pets with you. They want to feel like they can just relax and wind down with you, because you just light them up. So they felt very lit up inside. So let's go ahead and ask the tarot. Pile 2's person, how did they feel the last time they saw them, please, Spirit? How did they feel the last time they saw them? Page of Pentacles. They wanted to offer you something. Maybe a gift, take you out to eat. Some sort of token of affection or... yeah, they don't want to just show up with passion. This person really wants to, like, they want something real, something physical. Some of them really wanted to, have physical intimacy with you, but they're being like cautious. They're like, okay, well, I need to offer you. They can't just come in and like be intimate with you. They have to take you out on a date or give you some flowers or, sit and talk with you for a while, relax and unwind, really show up with something that makes you feel like you're being valued. So they want to value you. Even if they don't have a lot, they want to bring just a little bit of something. Pile 2's person, how did they feel the last time they saw you? They felt like, yeah, taking you out. Okay. The Moon and the Knight of Wands. Wow. So this person felt a lot of deep, dark passion. They want to tell you the truth here. Shine, live on fear and the Moon. So there's some secrets that they want to reveal. If they've been hiding their desire or their attraction to you too, if this person's been withholding this affection, this passion, they want to let it out. This person wants to let loose. Like I get that a lot with the Moon card, howling at the moon. I get the Moon card a lot of times as people hiding their passion, fearing their own desire, not knowing how to embrace deep, dark, intense feelings about someone. And so it's like they want to shine, they want to bring love into this deep, dark, intense sort of secretive passion that they have for you. They want to ascend out of this. They're like, I need to approach this in a more loving, gentle, kind, emotional way. But they're feeling fiercely passionate, like very, very driven. The last time they saw you, like they were very excited. They wanted to rush ahead. You bring out something very intense in this person. Queen of Pentacles. So, yeah, it's like you may have an age difference. This person, they see you as really nurturing, stable, mature. I think this person, the last time they saw you, they felt like I should offer pile 2 a relationship. I should honor them. I should come out of this secretive, passionate player kind of energy and just take a chance here. Just experiment with the idea. Like maybe we could do this. Yeah, interesting. So this person felt like turning maybe a situationship into a relationship for some of you. Yeah. Okay. If you're already like in a situationship with this person, or you split because they didn't want to take things more seriously, they're like, I want to, but they are driven by their passions, and they were still feeling very like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, I kind of want to keep all this a secret. I kind of want to keep my independence, but maybe I, they don't want to hurt you. So they understand, like, okay, I have to honor this person. 6 of Swords. So yeah, they want to calm things down, smooth things over. Some of them want to elope with you, like just take you away. If you're married, this person wants to like whisk you away from your relationship and have a secret affair. That's been coming through my readings a lot. So y'all do what you will. But some of them are afraid that you're married. They're like, they don't know. They're like, oh, are you already with somebody? If there was a long period of silence and this person kept their feelings a secret, they're like, oh no, like, is it too late? This moon is like confusion. They don't really know what's really going on with you. They want to know who's offering you. They felt like maybe other people were offering you a good time or their hand in marriage. This person's like, oh no, this is what, I read the energy intuitively, and this 6 of Swords next to the Queen of Pentacles is like, I'm going to steal you away. But it's like, they want to calm whatever it was that there was confusion or dishonesty or deception around. It's like they do want to get you somewhere alone maybe and relax and like talk about it and tell you like, I really have these feelings. I don't know what to do with them. I want to bring love into this situation, but I'm not very good at it. I want to give this a chance because I didn't. Like, I want to tell this person's like, I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Maybe they don't know how they feel about you. For some of you, it's very much like, I want to pursue this so that I can understand the truth of how I feel. But we've got to, get to this calm place together. Okay. How did they feel the last time they saw you? Yeah, they want to whisk you away. So the Lover's card here, Gemini energy. The moon is Cancer. I also always get Pisces. This person really wants to make love to you. They know they need to make a choice. And there's a very deep, passionate connection here. The last time they saw you, they wanted to whisk you away and make love to you. And they do feel kind of like your pet. This is very cute. This little rabbit here. They want to be your pet. The last time they saw you, they were like, can I be your pet? Pile 2's person, how did they feel the last time they saw them? The Chariot, yeah, they want to whisk you away. This person wanted to charge ahead. We have more Cancer energy. It's like, this is such an important decision though. 6 of Cups, yeah. This person misses you. If they didn't see you in person, if this person's just watching you, like researching, spying on you, they know that they need to move forward. They need courage. The Chariot is driven by the Emperor. They need courage. This person needs to stabilize and make a very important choice. They need to come out of this confusion here about their feelings. 6 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 3 of Cups. This person felt like they needed to go on some sort of soul-searching journey. And this feels like reunion. This is very much reunion. This is like, I walked away and now I want to come back. And I feel like some of you, this person is like, man, I treated you like an option here. I walked away, I chose someone else, or there was a third party, or I kept you in the friend zone. And now, yeah, I'm just left here watching, whoo, the star. Looking at your pictures if you have those, if they have those rather. This person is definitely spying on you or watching you or looking at old photos of you. Death card. Yeah, this is somebody who, they put an end to this. Death and justice coming through. 3 of Wands. 4 of Cups. This person sabotaged this by not expressing emotions. 3 of Wands, 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. They put themselves out in the cold. And they don't really know what to do. It's like this is somebody who feels a deep soul connection. They feel a lot of affection, but they're confused about their feelings. And they feel like they need to learn more about you. But they do feel a deep passion. There is something strong here. And they feel like maybe they need to try. This is somebody who's moving very slow, but they can't get you off their mind. So let's clarify these. Okay, Spirit. What is Pile 2's person? Or what did they feel the last time they saw them? What did they feel the last time they saw them? The Moon. Yeah, this person's very confused. They don't... let me see. They do need to tell you this secret. There's some sort of secret this person needs to come out with. Something they need to tell you. 3 of Wands. Okay, how did they feel the last time they saw you? It's almost like this person is like, when I get the opportunity, they want to rush in. This person wants to rush in. Chariot, Knight of Wands. They're like 6 of Swords. There's movement here. But it's like they have to calm themselves down and they have to wait for something. So maybe they put themselves in a situation where they can't move. They can't move forward. They could have chosen someone else now. So they're stuck in this situation. There could be someone else here, right? Queen of Pentacles blocking this forward movement. A third party could be anything, doesn't have to be a relationship, but it's like there's a third party blocking forward movement with this person. And they're just kind of waiting and watching. Pile 2's person, how do they feel the last time they saw them? Yeah. So instead of taking action, instead of charging ahead with this passion, this person is hiding. We have Virgo energy here now. They're hiding from you. They are trying to become more wise. Like this person's like, I really screwed up this whole situation. They do feel that way. Like they feel responsible for some sort of 5 of Swords conflict moment here. Like they know that they have to be the one to hop in this boat and put you in it and like make up to you. They know it. They have to balance out some sort of secrets or confusion or deception or, you know, false promise here. So this person is very much, I feel like the divine is keeping you two apart. Like there's some sort of wall here that is not allowing this to move forward. Some of you had an intimate encounter with this person briefly, okay? But if there wasn't just a block and like this person's watching you from a distance, although that's a lot of you, there was some sort of brief encounter and then they moved on, they moved away and they didn't choose you. And that was the last time they saw you, and they know, they're like, I have to learn my lesson around that, because they do feel this soul level connection and they're haunted by whatever they did. They know they have to come in and make this up to you. Yeah. How did they feel the last time they saw my Pile 2, Spirit? 6 of Swords. An Ace of Pentacles. They do want to offer you a new beginning. So some of you, it has to do with travel. Like they're waiting for some opportunity to leave. Like some of them are like stuck on a mountain. Like they're really like, they have some major block to moving towards you here. And once that block is removed, and I think it's an internal block, it's their own confusion. They need to shed light on their own confusion. They need to mature. They need to expand, grow, evolve, understand themselves more. Overcome their shame and embarrassment here for whatever they did. They do want to move forward. They do want to, if you're mad at them, they don't want you to be angry at them. They want things to be calm between the two of you. But most of them are not choosing to move forward towards you at this time. They felt like it wasn't a good idea. How did they feel the last time they saw you? King of Wands. Yeah, but they want this so bad. This person, they feel very, very passionately drawn to you. But they're fiercely independent right now. They can't choose this. For whatever reason, they're telling themselves, I can't choose this. Like they have to go to school or they have to build their career. They're driven to go after what they want. Or they were driven by their passions towards someone else the last time they saw you. They moved away. But their experience of moving away from you, I'm talking to you right now as if this is what's going on with them now and not just the last time they saw you. So it feels like this is just something that is stuck inside them. The last time they saw you is something they are haunted by. The last time they saw you, they wanted to move towards you and didn't, and now they're haunted by it. Okay. How did they feel the last time they saw my pile twos, please? Hierophant and the Ten of Wands. Any sort of commitment or responsibility to this connection, reciprocity, it felt like a burden. This person could have been, driven in their career, doing research or school, or they had other obligations, or they're so driven by their passions. This could be a religious difference here with the Hierophant too, an authority figure. They couldn't overcome something about commitment or being responsible to you felt like a burden that they couldn't overcome. And maybe some of them are like commitment phobic here. Or you're in a marriage already, right? And that's a block, that's a burden on this person. So there's nothing they can do but just like build up all this passion for you. And I do feel like this person felt like they needed to move on, but they regretted it. The minute that this person chose to ghost or move on, or maybe the other choice they made didn't work out for them, and they're still stuck. Like, I do feel like some of them chose someone else here, and then they've maybe even went after someone else, and it didn't end up the way they wanted it to. So there's a lot of like, I walked away thinking that this was the right choice, and now I'm stuck. And they wanted to heal with you. They wanted to connect with you. They felt your love. Yeah, the Lovers, Six of Pentacles. The last time they saw you, Judgment. If you guys had intimacy the last time they saw you, it created some sort of massive spiritual awakening in this person, some sort of shift in their consciousness. The Fool and the Magician and the Page of Cups. This person may have caught feelings for you for the first time. If the last time they saw you was a physically intimate encounter, they may have caught feelings for you. But it was too much for them. So it was like clouded by everything they were going through, especially if they had a choice to make and there was someone else involved here. They just took a chance in a different direction for most of you. And Knight of Swords. They were impulsive, it feels like a bit. Okay, let's finish up with anything else that we're not seeing here. How did this person feel when they last saw you? Karma, consequences, cause and effect, and debts. So, looks like there's a rope there and a chair. This person may have hung themselves by not choosing this connection. This person has a lot of regret, okay? There's a lot of regret coming through here. The last time you saw this person is like literally stuck in their head. They have dreams about it. They feel trapped behind some sort of wall now. They're trying to, they were trying to push away this connection. It was like this person pulls you close and then pushes you away, and then pulls you close and pushes you away. And so they pulled you close and then they pushed you away. And I feel like it was like almost instant that they felt this karmic energy shift. Like, oh man, I shouldn't have pushed pile 2 away. I was finally getting close. Finally, oh my gosh, finality. Farewells, leave behind closure. So they felt like if you walked away from this person or they walked away, they felt like it was like some sort of debt had to be paid. Yeah. Wow. Intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. Yeah, you lit this person's heart up. This person, this is crazy. So as soon as this person caught feelings for you, they turned around and walked away for a lot of you. So the last time they saw you, they caught feelings for you and ghosted you. I'm sorry, you guys. That's not good. Emotional storm. Yeah, they were very affected by this connection. They felt very unstable, very off balance. And return, second chance opportunity, making amends, hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting. So I feel like this person was hoping that things would heal, or there would be closure, or everything would be okay, and that, you know, you two would trust your intuition, and that this would be an opportunity to make amends. And then instead something like just crashed down here. This person couldn't get the courage to choose you. So I do feel like they were, the last time they saw you, they're hoping that it's not over. But I feel like your person was telling themselves that it is. So this is a confusing reading. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't help that. So let's see. What is your advice? Pile 2. What is their advice, please? Okay, so hug a tree, I just heard. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. So if you're having a lot of negative thoughts and feelings about this situation, this connection, you might need to clear your energy and just allow new things to come in right now. Oh, and if you want to see this connection in a new light, it's like clearing out those negative thoughts, having a fresh, open mind about the possibilities, if this is something that you want to work out. Whoa. Okay, we have romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So this could be a connection where, yeah, there's a very strong telepathic connection. You are maybe very on fire for this person, like very lit up by their energy. But some of you, it's like there's an opportunity for them to reveal these feelings that they had for you, but there has to be some sort of like clearing of the energy, and for you to calm your energy and to just like regenerate your energy. And then this card came out, reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. That's good advice, yeah. Especially because this person's confused. And then when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right and wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. I feel like this is what this person's coming to terms with. Like they have to accept that maybe they didn't do the wrong thing, that they just had to learn something. So maybe that's important for you to keep that mindset here. Yeah, especially if you do want to reunite with this person. Okay. This one I'm hearing to read too. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Okay, so messages I am hearing to get. Okay, these. Yes. Okay. What does your person want to say, or what might they have said if you saw them and when they saw you? Or take these however they fit. This could be what your person wanted to say but didn't. Just, we have, I question if I'm what you need. Yeah. I trusted you and it broke me. This is not your forever. I do feel like this person was telling themselves like this isn't a lasting connection. A brighter future awaits. The storms made you resilient. Yeah, this was a messy situation, loves. I'm sorry. Be gentle with yourself. I can't carry this love alone. Rediscover what brings you joy. Tell me what your heart needs. And forgive yourself. I feel like this is what this person's saying to themselves, because they didn't really, I feel like this person is just like trying to talk themselves out of being with you because it wasn't going to work for some reason. My love for you is endless. Love shouldn't feel this heavy. This person and you both have a lot of like preconceived notions or thoughts about this connection, I feel like is part of what's blocking it. Okay, so anything else that this person needs to say or would have said or did say? I don't know what I want. Well, I'm just sitting in that, yeah. There was someone interfering in our relationship. Yeah. I'm planning on reaching out to you. Can we start over? But I wanted to say we can start over, so maybe this person wants to let you know that they can start over now. Our story isn't over yet, yeah. I need time. I think the world of you. This person may need time to get over someone or to get out of a relationship, or you do. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. That's really strong. Soulmate. And I dive in and out of relationships. I'm hearing to get these. And I can see myself with you in the future, but I still have growing to do. Yes, yes. Very strong in this pile. Okay, so let's get into confirmations. So these are going to be astrological signs, letters, numbers, locations, physical characteristics. So, and some chakras. Okay, so we have Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, and Sagittarius on this pile. And we have the base chakra. Yeah, this was a very physically motivated person. This person may have been in survival mode and not able to make a choice to move towards this in a serious way because they had a lot to learn, maybe an unstable living situation, maybe somebody had to move. This person was definitely still like in that very beginning stage of building their life. Could have been like, you know, somebody just out on their own for the first time if they were younger, or just someone who doesn't know how to, I'm hearing like choose what is grounded and stable, like kind of lives in their head and their fantasies. Okay. Okay, so we have an I, an M, a W. I just heard in my way. It's almost, yeah, something is in this person's way from being with you. V, D, B, K, P, Burger King. Have it your way. Maybe this person just wanted things their way. Question mark, yeah, they're very confused. You're probably confused. C, G, M. CGI. Also, someone could be into like special effects, CGI. 2 M's here. I, another I, yeah. N, B, Q, and S. Okay, and numbers. We have 2, 8, 5, 7, 2, and 1. So these could be life path numbers, birthdays, important dates, ages, zip codes, area codes, country codes, whatever. Okay, and locations. I don't know why I started adjusting those. This empty space felt uncomfortable to me for a minute, so something about the blank space. Oh, Taylor Swift's Blank Space is coming through, but this space between you feels uncomfortable for this person is what I'm hearing. Okay, locations. These are just a few, mostly continents, but there's a few specific places. We have Hawaii in the Middle East. We have Canada and South Africa and South America. We have gray hair. We have tattoos, short and blue eyes. And if you don't see something here that confirms your reading, it doesn't mean it wasn't your reading. This is all just extra confirmation for people, so follow your intuition. So I'm going to use this animal spirit for more confirmations. So, oh, you got two, owl and gazelle, and otter on the back. So we've got air, fire, and water energy here. So owl. So these could be important animals to you. Owl could be like a totem animal for you. Bear with me here as I flip through this tiny book. Okay. So abundance, clairvoyant, treasures. So you could be very clairvoyant, or your person could be very clairvoyant. You could be a psychic, intuitive. When in balance, generous, trusting, and secure. When out of balance, money, quarrels, or scarcity. So there could have been money quarrels in this connection, or they could have had, financial issues in bringing this forward. It does feel like maybe you felt you were very generous, very trusting with this person. And maybe they were taking a lot from you. This person does want to offer something to balance things out here, bring into balance an offering. So you kind of know what to do. Trust your intuition is also coming through. And then gazelle, I say fire. So heightened awareness and ability and vulnerable. Yeah, this person kind of sees you as very fragile, very skittish, but also like you're very intuitive, very psychic. This person does feel, this is bordering on hypervigilant here. So this person could have put you in a position where you felt very hypervigilant and you had to really trust your intuition. When in balance, graceful, perceptive, and artistic. So that could be you and your person. When out of balance, food allergies, insomnia, and a racing mind. So this person, I do feel like gave you a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, confusion around all this. So to bring into balance, yin yoga. Yeah, she's doing a yoga pose here. So cozy home and good food. So relax and unplug for a spell is kind of your advice too from that first card. Like, just relax, be gentle with yourself. Because these are confirmations and advice. This is just, Spirit was just like, this is what you're using these cards for at the end. And I was like, okay, cool. Otter, we're going for otter here. It's not a fire. It's not a fire. It's a water. What am I doing? Here we go. Okay, unobstructed joy, playfulness, and contentment. So when in balance, full of love and needs nothing. And when out of balance, gloomy, sighs, and makes silly excuses. So this person may have come in very playful. Maybe they were depressed. Maybe they made excuses for not being able to bring you love. To bring into balance, dance party or celebration. It is almost like the two of you need to like lighten up and be playful together for this to work. There needs to be some sort of like really open, honest conversation. Worry, skepticism, doubt. This is somebody who like felt very, very skittish about you. Maybe because you could see right through them and they didn't necessarily have great intentions in the beginning. So take that how it fits, and an angel number to close out your reading. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, this one. Whoa, 1010 growth. And I'm hearing to look at the back. I don't always do that with the angel numbers, but 1, 2, 3, 4, persistent. So keep going. Don't give up. Okay. Stay in alignment with your soul's journey. You will reap the rewards. I'm not going to read that whole card, but 1010 growth. Spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. The more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcomes I am seeking. So this is about letting a cycle end here and just moving forward. You know what the right thing is to do. Most of you just need to trust your intuition here. So that is your reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you liked it, please do like, share it with your friends, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It helps my channel to grow. If this didn't resonate, you can pick another pile or another video. And I do personals. My email's in the description box, gaiana.ascended@proton.me. And I wish you the best. Hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 3. If you chose this beautiful quartz point, which actually I just saw that I think there's some sort of inclusion in there. I didn't even notice those before. What the heck? Okay, I don't know. There's some sort of metal. It looks like hematite, but I don't recall those being in there before. That's wild. Anyway, this beautiful quartz point that is now growing something new. Maybe that's significant. Maybe there's something this person hadn't seen before in this connection, or something is growing out of nowhere, out of nothing. Some clarity has been gained, something that is more grounding. Maybe this person may have felt they could ground this, or that they gained clarity. Yeah, okay. That threw me off. Okay, so you also have the Y Spell Wild Reflections Tarot, and you have the overall energy check-in cards here, which is actually going to be what was the overall energy between the two of you when you last saw each other, because today's topic is how did they feel the last time they saw you. So this is going to be more about the energy between you when you saw each other, or when they saw you, if you weren't there, if it was online, or they saw your pictures or a reel or video that you posted, something like that. We are going to be using this deck today for the advice. This is a lovely gift from Elvira. Thank you, Elvira. And we will be using the Y Spell Tarot to clarify, along with some oracle cards. So let's get into the overall energy. Storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. 44. So there could have been a rainstorm when you saw this person last, or when they last saw you, rather. This could have been very emotional for this person. There could have been some sort of argument or difficulty, some sort of chaos. There could have literally been like a hurricane, or maybe a feeling of like coming out of the storm. We have life is an expression of you. Life is more than existing. Interesting. How do they feel? Maybe this person feels like they're just barely existing, and when they saw you, they felt brought back to life. They felt more like, I'm almost hearing like artwork. They wanted to create some sort of art, or they felt, maybe they saw some artwork that you created and it brought this person back to life, or their feelings got very emotional, very stormy because they saw some of your artwork that's coming through. Gambling, problems with addiction, gambling, or bad finances. So interesting. This person could have felt like it was a risk or a gamble to express their emotions to you. There could be some sort of addiction or financial issue that this person became very aware of. Maybe seeing you again reminded them, maybe you reminded them that they have issues or addictions. And maybe you told this person like, hey, like, it's almost like some of you like ran from this person. You're like, no, you've got all these issues. I don't want to just exist in your chaos. Like I want to express myself and enjoy myself, and you have all these issues. So you may have really brought to light this person's issues when they saw you last, and they felt like, oh man, like I have a problem here, right? I need to bring this chaos to an end. It's like you taught this person a lesson about living instead of just getting by or surviving. We have the guinea pig, innocence. So some of you, this person was like trying to act like they were like, no, I'm innocent. Some of them felt wrongly accused. That's coming through. This person feels like you're very sweet. They feel like you're innocent. So if they gambled with your heart, or they risked something in this connection, they experimented with you. Like the guinea pig phrase is often meant in regard to experimenting. They feel like you were the innocent one in this situation. Some of them felt like they were the innocent one. Take it how it resonates. This is kind of interesting energy. My world, you mean the world to me. Everything revolves around you. I keep you in mind when I'm making decisions, and I include you in all of my plans, every action, every dream. I love doing life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel like nothing. So yeah, if this person took a gamble with this connection or risked losing you, they felt like when they saw you again, they were so passionate and so happy and so excited, and they felt like, this person's had you on their mind for quite a while. Without you, they don't feel like there is much. They just feel like they're existing. They're just getting by. they just feel riddled with their own torment, their own problems, their own chaos. Yeah. So they really wanted to take a chance to change their life the last time they saw you. Doctor. Healer of ailments, treatment, surgery, diagnosis, compassion. So one of you could be a doctor. This person wanted to heal with you. They felt a lot of compassion for you. Maybe this is your doctor. So, you know, maybe they felt like it would be risky to be in an intimate relationship with you because they're your doctor. Yeah. It could be a malpractice suit here, you know. That's very specific, but how do they feel? They feel like you're the balm for this person's pain. Yeah, this is a very healing connection. Some of you, this person is just looking at pictures of you on their phone when they're at work. You really bring light into this person's world. They're very, very passionate. The last time they saw you, they felt very passionate about you. Girl with a snake, charmed or used, enable boundaries. Yeah, I was seeing like this little girl with this lion and I was like, that's dangerous. How did they get that photo? Like I was just sitting here like preoccupied with that for a minute. I was like, oh my God. So maybe this person does feel like they took a risk. They took your innocence. They took a risk. Maybe they charmed you. They used you. Gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. This person feels like they made a big mistake here the last time they saw you. And maybe they wanted to come in and heal and you felt like their total world and they felt very passionate about you and then something went wrong here. They gave into their lower nature or, you know, you told this person where to go. You were like, no, you're a big mess. You're a big problem. And maybe you needed some sort of healing or, you know, yeah, some of you really did like encounter this person and then run away. Because you were like, no, I can't. I'm not all about this mess. And they felt like, you know, that you did what you needed to do. But they do feel, this person feels pretty bad about themselves. Okay, so how did they feel the last time they saw you? Queen of Swords, the Hermit, and the King of Swords. Yeah, most of you cut this person off. That's a very strong energy in this pile. So, yeah. For most of you, there's silence between the two of you. It could have been a broken silence after a very long time. We have Virgo energy here and strong air sign energy. This is two people who were probably in a relationship in the past. So, wow. Let's keep going. There was some coldness here. It's like they wanted to feel this passion, this warmth. They wanted to feel like you were their whole world. They wanted to embrace you. And if they did and then they used you and you put up boundaries, this person is feeling that. They felt that. This person knows that they need to change their ways is what I'm hearing. How did they feel the last time they saw you? They felt very out of balance. Oh my goodness. Hang on. How did they feel the last time they saw you? Let me just get all these cards. Yeah, look at this. Okay. This person's having a hard time right now. How did they feel the last time they saw you? Dang, Ten of Swords. Yeah. So for a lot of you, you had some sort of intimate encounter, whether it was a emotional conversation or whether you had some sort of physical intimacy. This is probably an ex of yours. There was like, yeah, and they came in with a lot of passion. They wanted to spark up a new beginning. They may have even given you the idea that they were ready for something serious, and then it just ended in silence. This person like sabotaged themselves. Oh my gosh, 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, King of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups. This was very painful. The last time they saw you, they felt like they hurt you very much. This person feels like they did something very wrong. And they got shut out. They wanted to have something. They didn't want this to happen. So this person like had good intentions and they just acted out of lust. They may have been intoxicated. They may have even, if this was like an ex-husband or wife, they gambled away all your money. Oh my goodness. Like they risked your stability. If this is somebody where you were already in a relationship, this is an ex who came in, they wanted to, so it's like some sort of jealousy over your stability or your foundation. It's like they wanted a part of that, or they wanted to sabotage it in some way. This person is very attracted to you. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. This person felt cold, calculating. This could have been someone who, somebody who might have already been married. This could be affair energy here. There was definitely for most of you some sort of like sexual or intimate encounter that just left both of you hurting. This person made a mistake that hurt them more than they anticipated. And yeah, I do feel like somebody here was married or had another partner. The Sun, the Queen of Cups. This is somebody that, yeah, somebody was married, Justice and the High Priestess. So take that how it resonates, but there's some sort of third-party energy here pretty strongly. Most of you, this is an ex. There was some sort of like intimate encounter. It could have destabilized their home life or yours. This person just mostly felt a lot of passion. It's like they wanted to come in with wisdom, and I feel like this person wanted to give you the impression that they had learned their lesson, or that the two of you were on equal footing, or that they had matured, but then like things just very quickly destabilized. And they may have even promised you something or tried to beg you back. And it's like you've spent a lot of time helping this person through their difficulties, their struggles, their addictions, their habits. It's like some of you were like a healer to their pain. It was very codependent in some way. And it's like, it feels like this person like really took advantage here. You're so sweet. You took advantage of your sweetness, your light. I think you served them justice because your intuition kicked in. You were like, no. I want love. I want a new beginning that is real, that is solid. I don't want just this passion. I deserve better. I want someone who wants to build a foundation with me, not a player. Immature. Emotion and passion is not enough for me. I'm waiting. I'm not accepting this offer. Yeah. Death in the Tower. 5 of Pentacles. This person, most of you put this person right out in the cold. But it's hurt you too. For a lot of you, this really hurt you as well. Okay, so how did they feel? They wish they were a better person. How did they feel the last time they saw you, please? The Queen of Swords. Clarifying the Queen of Swords. Yeah, if you don't resonate with shutting this person out, this may not be your pile, but there will be messages here for, you can take what messages that fit you. But most of this pile, you were like, bye, done. This is over. Some of you, this was like a Dear John letter kind of thing, where you guys left this person. Some of them, the last time they saw you was you breaking up with them. And they felt it. They felt your truth. They felt your clarity. They felt your cutting words if you had to have some words. Nine of Swords. This person is trying to act calm, cool, collected, and mature about it, but they were feeling very, very anxious. They were losing sleep over you. This person's actually feeling a lot of pain, a lot of stress. They feel remorse. This is about the most mental anguish you can possibly be in, and this is like the opposite. So it's like under the surface, this person trying to come in and be like, yeah, we're on equal footing. Let's work this out. I'm going to bring you clarity. But inside, they were just shaking in their boots, I'm hearing. They were anxious. They were tormented. How did they feel the last time they saw you? Queen of Wands. Yeah, you did not tolerate this. You were like, I'm beautiful. Some of you might resonate with being Leos, but it is Leo season right now. So this is a lot of Leo energy is going to come up in the readings. And we have Mercury retrograde in Leo. You guys are like, no, I'm doing fine. I'm fine on my own. I almost feel like this was like a duel. Like he's coming in with his eagle and his bow and arrow, and you're like sitting there with your wand and your cat and your sunflower. I don't know. There's lions back there. You were like, you are no match for me. Some of you really had some words with this person. But you were in your authority. You were grounded. You weren't cruel. You were just very honest with this person. How did they feel the last time they saw you? They're very attracted to you. Extremely passionate about you. How did they feel the last time they saw you? Whoa. Six of Wands, Seven of Wands. Extremely passionate about you. Yeah, they felt like they came rushing. This person was like, I'm going to be... They were really coming in with some bravado here. And you were just like, excuse me? I'm protecting my assets. I'm protecting my life. I'm protecting what I have. Some of you moved on to someone else. You're like, no, I don't think so. You were like, I'm already happy and successful. You may be expressing yourself creatively. You may be really in a glow up phase. Or at least you gave this person that impression. If you were like dying inside, if you were hurting, if you felt used, if you stood up for yourself so much that this person, it's like they regretted taking advantage of your innocence. Maybe they came in and thought, oh, you're so innocent, you're so sweet, like I can totally pull one over on pile 3. And you were like, oh, hell no, I've been through this before. I know exactly what's going on here. So they felt like their achievements were thwarted. You thwarted this person. Like he's like coming in on his horse with his wand. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna juggle you. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna throw your whole life off. And you were like, nope, sorry. I learned a few things since you've been gone. So they felt thwarted by you, rejected. I do feel like some of you gave into your passion here. And so there was this feeling with this Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords. Like they know that in some ways, maybe it was like their last chance. Wow. How did they feel the last time they saw you? Ten of Pentacles. How did they feel? Nine of Pentacles. Like it was gonna, okay, so the Fool. This person feels very foolish. They just jumped right in. And it's really interesting because they wanted this new beginning. This person really feels like you two belong together, but they just keep I'm effing it up. And they take advantage of you in some way. Very much so. And some of them, it's like they use their passion to try to get you to give something to them. It's like some sort of look at me, I'm so passionate, I'm like, they want to give you this idea that they're wise, that they're mature, that they're like, especially if this person has like a really good career or they're working towards something, and they're like, it's almost like they come in and they give you this impression that they're strong and you're their total world and they have everything to offer you. And, you know, but this person's literally like gambling their money away, or has, you know, a major addiction that they're hiding, or is, you know, got a whole family that they're hiding, or, you know, you guys already had a divorce or a breakup, and, you know, they just want to come in and sabotage what you have because they want it, because they feel like you belong to them. So they wanted a passionate new beginning. They wanted to feel that spark, but they felt like they were stuck. It's really weird because this person used you, but they also feel determined to have this life with you, or that's what they're feeling. Yeah, Magician, Knight of Wands. Yeah, but they're just playing. Page of Cups. Again, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. This is a manipulative person. Passionate, flirty, risky, manipulative energy. Justice. And the Tower. Yeah, wow. So there's definitely a broken marriage here, or someone coming in and sabotaging what you already have because they feel somehow entitled to it. So this is heavy energy, you guys. I'm sorry. Let's get just anything else that we're not seeing, and we'll get you some advice. They do feel very serious about you, but they can't. This person's not okay. They have some sort of major issue here. They're very charming. They take what they want. And people with addictions can very much be two different people, you know? So it's like this person could have this two different people energy. Like they have every intention and they feel like, oh, this is serious. You're my person. I'm so passionate about you. I want everything with you. But like, where's the emotion here? Where's the cups? It's all just Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. This person's very immature emotionally. Okay, so anything else? Beauty, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. So you are very charming to this person, but yes, they absolutely wanted to charm you or charmed you. Peace, balance, harmony, friendship. Depth, awareness, importance, value. Memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet, dwelling. So 6 of Cups. Ecstasy, chasing, thrills, excitement, good time. So this person absolutely was chasing thrills with you. But how did they feel? They felt all this when this person came in the last time they saw you. They felt all this peace, this beauty from you, this depth, your value. They felt all of it, and they were missing it, and they wanted it, and they wanted to covet it. Yeah, pursuit, toxicity, resilience. They wanted to covet it. Why am I seeing Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? I don't even follow famous stuff. I mean, I like her music and whatever, but that could be important to somebody. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Foundation, time. This person isn't ready to establish a family. They were just chasing thrills with you, or, you know, you had, yeah, only you releasing an emotional storm. Silence. So however this played out, whatever your scenario is, this person, the last time they saw you, was in a very escapist sort of energy. Yeah, divine feminine, and you escaped them. You were like, I'm out. So yeah, because you got clarity. Even though this person is missing you and you were missing them, you were like, no. If there is no commitment here, or if a commitment was broken, or if you're already in a commitment, any of those, you were like, no way. So you may have handled yourself with quite a bit of decorum, but you had some words here. I do feel like you guys stood up for yourselves. And this is really beautiful, because I feel like this person may have done this with you before, and you have learned how to say no. You know what your value and your worth is. So that's really beautiful. I'm really proud of you, Pile 3. All right, so what is your advice? Pile 3's advice, please, Spirit. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So some of you did, you know, have a lot of fights and criticism with this Queen and King of Swords. But I feel like you finally used your words in the, I'm hearing it like in a way where your boundaries were able to be, you know, when you fight with people and then you want to, you know, then you feel guilty and then everybody wants to make up. But there's this cycle of like, I bottled it all up and then I said it in the wrong way. And then it's almost like you don't want to hold up your boundary because you know you were too harsh. So some of you did have healthy boundaries this time, and others of you repeated a cycle. And yeah, there's something about not being in a critical mindset about this connection, but also upholding your boundaries, knowing your own value. Okay, this one. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Maybe this person needs to get sober, or from whatever their habit is, right? So some of you, there's hope here, because if this was a breakup and you put your person in their place, there's hope for healing here because you didn't repeat the cycle or you caught yourself. So for some of you, this is salvageable. And this person's just, you know, people can get sober, recover, heal, ground, stabilize, make amends. So if you feel, for some of you, if you feel this is salvageable, that's your advice. Otherwise, for the rest of you, it's like you're going to have a deeper relationship. You're going to learn how to speak up for your boundaries and connections without having to, you know, I'm hearing like tear people's head off, or, you know, you don't have to be either aggressive or passive, like learning not to be passive aggressive so that you can have truly healthy love. Oh, and then this one. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. Love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So some of you have like a soulmate coming in here to replace whatever this was. It's like you're ending a cycle and something new's coming in. Others of you, this is going to heal. So take it how it resonates, because I do feel like somebody wanted to come in here and rebuild or build with you, but they didn't bring enough emotional maturity and they took advantage, and it created a huge tower moment here and a lot of pain. So let's see what's on the back of the deck. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. Yeah, because you can't really control this person's process, especially if they need to heal a really unhealthy behavior or habit. Okay, which deck? All right, this one's a little bit hard. This one can be all over the place. So, but there are kind of two distinct energies here. One is like really you got used and somebody like love bombed and future faked and took advantage, or there was a horrible betrayal and an ending. And others of you, this is somebody that, you know, isn't ready, and you had a fight and you're like, look, you have to show up with all these, you know, serious changes in your behavior before I'm going to take you seriously. So, you know, if this is just somebody that can't really offer you much, you know, maybe they have good intentions, but they're not there. So let's just see what comes out. There's so much we can learn from each other, expanding. I'm not looking for anything real right now, inauthentic. Yeah. Maybe there could be more between us, but I wouldn't want to jeopardize our friendship. I've been showing my lack of interest, but you've been ignoring all the signals, unaware. You really know how to make me laugh, laughter. And I'm not the person you make me out to be in your mind, fantasy. So some of this could have been like banter back and forth between the two of you, I'm hearing. Those can get confusing if I use too many of them. So we're going to do half these, and then we'll close out with the Andromeda Skies for you. I can feel your presence even though we are apart. Your warmth radiates through your soul. Yeah, you bring this person a lot of warmth. I fell in love with you the moment we connected. Yeah, this person does have feelings for you, but they're very immature and they don't know how to handle their feelings. Whoa, that was crazy. I will come back towards you when the time is right. and I want to reach out to you. We both still need more time to heal and grow from it. So whatever happened between the two of you, yeah, you do. I'm going to get a few more of these. I can feel your energy around me every day. I crave to be close by your side. I can't stop thinking about what we had. And my emotions for you are running deep. I wish I could feel your body close to mine. For most of you, this person can't feel their feelings because they're numbing out in some way. So if they do have deep feelings for you, it's like they go hot and cold because there's some sort of substance involved here. Please be patient with me. I want to work things out. I wish I could take it back. I am intimidated by you. Well, man, if you didn't do what you did, maybe you wouldn't be intimidated. Sorry. Reminiscing, yeah. Destiny is taking us down different paths. I will find my way back to you one day. I can see myself with you in the future. There was someone interfering in our relationship, and there's so much I want to tell you, and you are the person of my dreams. Okay, so let's get confirmation. So these are going to be astrological signs, letters, numbers, locations, physical descriptors. We'll do a little animal card and an angel card to close out. And yeah, so let's see what we get. If you don't see something here that resonates, doesn't mean it wasn't your reading. Take what fits you. Whoa, that was way too many. So yeah, there are a lot of people watching this pile though, so I'm not surprised. So we have Pisces, Libra, Sagittarius, Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aquarius. That's like almost all the signs, you guys. But I did feel like this was a hard pile to read because I do feel like there's a ton of people watching this one. So we have the sacral, the solar plexus, the throat, and the heart chakra. So it feels like this person just doesn't, it's almost like they're trying to take advantage of your foundation. Something about this person like disrupting a foundation or not having a foundation and not really following their intuition or being very connected to the divine. So it's like there's a lot of love here that is, there's potential is what I'm hearing. Spirit is saying there's potential, but without spiritual connection, with someone cut off from the divine, especially if they're in an addiction or a bad habit, and without having their foundation stable, none of this can prosper. None of this can grow. Okay. So maybe you have a very strong connection, very passionate. You have great communication. There's some sort of love here, but there needs to be divine intervention, spiritual awakening, and a strong foundation for this to work. And it doesn't have that right now. Okay. So yeah, okay, that's actually a D, DK, Donkey Kong. But it looked like an O, so I was like, okay. So D, K, C, question mark, yeah. This person doesn't actually know. I think they don't know fully. They're in denial, like, of some of their issues here. They're like, what do you mean? But some of them are like awakening to that fact because you really put them in their place. So we have L, we have R, we have I, we have an M, Z, we have an O, V, E. Yeah, there is. I feel like you love this person a lot. A lot of you really love this person, so this is very hard. Yeah, S, P, another L, another V, 2 Ks, so we have 3 Ks, C, and a Y. I'm hearing like see you later. Okay, so let's get some numbers. And just so you guys know, I don't ever really let that many signs come out. I'll even like maybe re-pull if that happens. But I'm hearing that this pile's got a lot of people watching, so who need confirmation. So 6, 3, 2, 1, 6. So those could be ages, birthdays, life path numbers, area codes, zip codes. Take them how they resonate. Okay, and these are locations, mostly major continents and a few specific locations. Oh, we have another U. Oh, look, L-U-V. Someone could spell love that way. Okay. We have Japan. So these could be ethnicities, locations where you or a person live. We have UK, we have Canada, and we have Hawaii. and South America. Sometimes these are also very like foreshadowing. I was getting Russia a lot, and then we had that earthquake in Russia. So I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And there's been tsunamis in Japan and Hawaii. Nothing too severe, though, from that earthquake. Okay, so these are physical descriptors. We have muscles. Someone could be very muscular here. We have colorful hair. We have brown eyes. And then gray hair and blonde hair. So a lot of hair wanted to come out of this one. And tall. Okay, and so these I use for, they come out a little bit as advice and confirmation. So we have Gazelle, that came out in pile 2. So there is some feeling of like being hyper vigilant, being very skittish, being very fearful, very passionate connection, but almost like, yeah, this person's like this fierce lion coming after you, and you're like running the other direction kind of energy here. And snake, yeah. So there's maybe a Kundalini awakening that happened between the two of you too. I do feel like this could be like karma that you both have to burn through in order for this to work. If this is somebody you really do feel like you want to be with, and you feel like they're in their lower nature because they need to heal, there's definitely karma that needs to be worked out. Sorry, as I'm talking, I'm realizing I'm in the wrong element. I'm in the wrong, and this person came in with the wrong element, that's for sure. So we're looking up snake, and eventually we will get there. Okay, I promise. There we go. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. Yeah, this person needs to go through an awakening. When in balance, prosperous, creative, charismatic. Yeah, and this person could be very well off, very charismatic, very prosperous. And when out of balance, starts and stops many things. Yeah, so in and out, hot and cold energy coming through here. And bringing into balance, Kundalini yoga and meditation. You may need, this may have been a Kundalini activation. So Kundalini yoga may really help you to move the energy that was activated. This could have been a result of trauma and karma that needs to heal and clear in your energy field. So there is untapped potential in this, but there's no time to waste when it comes to like clearing this energy and elevating and moving beyond this lower energy, because this connection is not going to be sustainable in this lower energy. Gazelle, heightened awareness and ability and vulnerable. So someone here could have food allergies, insomnia, racing mind. I do feel like this person experiences a lot of insomnia, fear, drama, chaos. That could be why they're numbing out. They have mental health issues or some sort of serious, like overworked or major burdens in their life. When in balance, graceful, perceptive, artistic. I do feel like some of you are artists, or your person's an artist or something like that came through in the beginning of this pile. Yeah, so to bring into balance, yin yoga, something to calm the fire here, something to bring more of a water element into you and the connection, because there's not a lot of emotion here. Yeah, just nurture yourself, a cozy home, good food. It feels like this is a connection where the two of you could have something really good, but someone's very much in their shadows here. So nurture yourself, give yourself what you wish you could have from this person is what I'm hearing. Yeah. And then an angel number to close out your reading. 911. Yeah, some of you, it's like 911. This is a doctor or an EMT, or this is connections in an emergency state. This person could be going through a lot of difficulties, emergency stress. They're not emotionally available, especially if they're like an ER doctor or something like that, or somebody here is. So we have courage. A doorway is open for you, and while apprehension may be felt, allow courage to flow in as you put your best foot forward. Yeah, you have this courage. You have this lion energy. You're going to be okay. You are being encouraged to let curiosity lead you and know the divine has your back. I allow courage to prevail as curiosity leads me through new doors. So some of you have to be brave enough to let this person go while they sort themselves out, and that's what's going to take courage. Others of you can work this out with this person, but you have to be very, very strong in your boundaries here. You have to be in that strength energy, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, no nonsense, right? So just take that how it fits you. And thank you for watching. This is your reading. Please do like, if you like this video or this reading, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel. I do personals. My email's in the description box. It's gaiana.ascended@proton.me. I also do live Zoom Reiki healing sessions if you're interested. If this didn't resonate, you can pick another pile or another video. And I appreciate you being here with me. I hope to see you again, and I wish you the best. Bye-bye.